This is Shibuya, right in the heart of Tokyo, one of the busiest intersections in the world. And you can see there are lots of people out. Some people are wearing masks, some aren't. But I mean, this place is absolutely ram-packed right in the heart of this coronavirus crisis. Now, things are starting to change here. It's getting harder to find masks, hand sanitizer, those sort of things. 12 million kids aren't going to school for probably the next month. But it's not like in other cities where there are really pretty tough restrictions. Beijing, where you can't sit down at a restaurant with more than 3 people, where they're really trying to contain the spread of the virus. And with the Olympics coming up, some people are starting to wonder whether they're doing enough here. So yeah, Shibuya on a Saturday night. So it's Sunday morning in Tokyo, and we're about to head out onto the street and see what ordinary weekend life is like here since the government started recommending that people stay away from large groups and avoid the subway and that sort of thing. And because we're going to be out for a little while, I normally wouldn't wear a mask here, but we're going to be in the subway. We're going to be around lots of crowds, so for social reasons and a little bit of protection, I'm just going to put this mask on. So here we go, on our way. So it's noon on a Sunday. I'm supposed to keep my voice down. That's kind of the protocol on the subway, but this is what it looks like. Quite a few people, actually. Corona. Yeah. It's about 1 o'clock on Sunday in Tokyo in Yoyogi Park. You can see a wedding going through this temple. It's incredible. All in traditional dress, not wearing masks. They're taking family photos right back there. I think there's another one coming right after them. Clearly, daily life is continuing. First cherry blossoms of the season, and everyone's out taking pictures. The thing about these masks is when it's hot outside or even warm outside, they can get really sweaty and misty. Sometimes you just need a break. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon in Tokyo on Monday, and we're in a taxi heading back to the airport because we're going back to South Korea, where the numbers continue to rise and quite dramatically. So we're going to start reporting out of South Korea again. It's 7 o'clock here in Seoul on Monday, and we're at one of Seoul's airports. It's not the big international airport where we usually fly into from the States, but I mean, just take a look around. It is an absolute ghost town. I mean, a few dozen passengers at best. There's just nobody here, and there were only a handful of people on our flight, maybe 40. It's Monday night, 9:30 in Seoul, and this is typically a very busy shopping street. There are a lot of really popular shops and malls around here. It's usually packed shoulder to shoulder with people, even on a Monday, and lots of food vendors up along the street as well. But I mean, there's nobody here. There's been a huge drop in tourism here. All of the Chinese tourists who come here, usually tens of thousands a day, aren't coming anymore. It is Tuesday at about 1:30 in the afternoon here in Seoul, South Korea. This is our first full day back in Seoul, and we've been really kind of struggling to get interviews for the past couple of days, just because as this develops, people are less and less willing. It is Tuesday afternoon, about 3 o'clock in Seoul, and this is a drive-through coronavirus testing site. There are 3 of these in Seoul, many more across the country as well. And we came here to see how it works. This one is just opened. These are all over the country now. Anyone can come here and get tested. It doesn't cost anything. And you get test results in 2 to 3 days. And you never get out of your car. The healthcare workers just do all the testing while you're still in your car.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.